Perhaps I should feel some twinge of guilt at all I have done, but I've had little time for scruples. It was once an honor to be entombed within these ancient catacombs, but centuries have passed, and now only the brave or foolhardy walk these tunnels. Perhaps I'm the last living soul here, although I'm far from alone. This is not my story, although I am the architect of what transpires. A conspirator in the ruination that threatens the heretic kingdoms, and the most unlikely of alliances that might yet save us all.
Thou summons me. What is thy pact?
I seek only that we shall both survive.
Thou hast a liar's tongue.
I do not ask you to trust me, nor should you. I would betray you without hesitation, if I deemed it necessary. But we are fortunate, you and I. We have the same enemies. Our only hope lies in partnership, which is precisely why I have summoned you here, demon. You were summoned without a pact, so whichever soul you devour will now bind you to a path beyond anyone's control. Choose wisely, demon. Jasker, the wild boar. A great hero in our native land of Corwin. He fell in battle over a decade ago in the accession wars against the wolf tribes of Temuria. A hunter, a loner, and an unparalleled archer. He also dabbled in the skills of an undead slave. Choose Jasker if you wish the mobility and deadly aim of one of the greatest archers I have ever known.
What accursed thing awakens me?
If I am accursed, then I am a curse upon thee. That soul is mine now.
Will you not let my weary soul rest, demon?
Jasker, your soul now resides within this demon. It will try to control you, but it is also bound to your will in ways I do not yet...
Your voice. I know you from somewhere. But why bring me back? I have nothing more to live for. My wife, my son...
Your family may be dead, but your friends the Malfagans are in grave danger and need your aid. If you have nothing of your own to live for, at least save them from your fate.
Thou darest ignore me? Thy soul is mine now.
Demon, you need Jasker just as much as he needs you. Your fate is as much in his hands as mine is in yours. Now make haste to the city of Thul that lies above this crypt. Our fates are bound together, demon. Either we...
Thou threaten...
No. Something far more dangerous than I threatens us all. Join me in the Tholian Arcanum as soon as you can.
Did I do that? Or did you?
Thou thinkst there is a difference?
I am no demon.
Thou art mistaken.
Hey! Stand still! I regain my skills far too slowly.
Disappointed me.
Fine, I'll handle this.
How pitiful.
ask for a keen eye.
Thou art already dead.
Why aren't you healing me, demon? Now, demon, aid me!
This must be the cenotaph the hooded man spoke of. Its power breaches shadow. There is much I might do here. This cenotaph is erected upon the graves of many. It shall be easy to gate weave back to this place, and I sense a gate here already. The hooded man's work, mayhap. It must be the way out he mentioned. Tell me what thou knowest of this place.
Never been here before, but this is Thole, the city of outcasts. We have to get a message to House Malfigan.
I shall decide what thou dost.
Don't think it works that way, demon. You may have swallowed my soul, but I'm still my own man. Come, let's search the city. More!
Perched atop an ancient stone plateau, amidst the red sands of the Outlands, lies the city of Thole. Centuries ago, it was a major garrison for the Gerulian Empire, and there may even have been a settlement prior to this era. These days, Thole is a city of thieves and outcasts. Fugitives of all kinds come here to avoid complications in neighboring nations. Not everyone in Thole has a price upon his head, but no one who dwells here is innocent. The Guild of Steel like to call themselves mercenaries, protecting the few caravans that ply their trade across the desert. Yet those that do not pay for their protection find the Guild equally adept at brigandage. The Guild of Silk call themselves merchants and do indeed sell all manner of goods and trinkets, though it is best not to ask them from whence they came. A vast stone gate is all that remains of the Barbican that once defended these walls. Now, it guards the city of Thole once more from the horde of nomads that besiege it. For 3 years, I have been hiding here amid the detritus of the heretic kingdoms. But it is only a matter of time before my former allies locate me. And I am running out of places to hide.
Better if I do the talking here. Duke Darmok Cadaster. When did you get exiled to Thole?
Exiled? I'm in charge here.
Baron Evanger has you on a long leash,
You are the one they call the Wild Boar, aren't you?
My name is Jasker.
The great hero of Corwinth. It was rumored.
You know how rumors go. Besides, I like my privacy.
I do not need rebel soldiers inciting unrest in my city, Jasker. It is bad enough that we are besieged without you fomenting an uprising.
A siege?
A ragtag army of nomads, commanded by some exiled Temurian
Zar? Zar is here.
You know this wolf?
Aye, perhaps I do. We fought on opposite sides in the war. Terrible temper, but fundamentally honourable, unlike his compatriots.
Do not cause me trouble, son of Corwinth, or there will be consequences.
I'm quaking in my boots, Darmok.
I have given my warning. There will not be another. Te Ma al-Ortas.
Bloody nobles.
Thou didst not ask about...
Didn't want Darmok knowing about that, to be honest. But I'll bet there's someone in town who can be our... This appears to be the Arcanum, but where can I get a key?
You seem lost.
I know you, Ishkai. You're Shakik the Shadow Thief.
Captain! No! Save yourself! Leave Shakik to die!
You served as a scout under Darius in the Accession Wars, didn't you? This is no way to treat a veteran. I swear I will find a way to get you out of this, Shakik. And you may be able to aid me in return. You'd make an excellent messenger.
Weapons, armor, supply.
This puddle of fetid lask. It's barely worth selling.
Ah, believe me, it is well worth selling. Perhaps you mean it is barely worth buying.
Now just shut up and let me shop, imbecile. What can you tell me about Thule?
Tell you what, I need to collect the weekly tariffs from Wani and Rabbi. Someone like you could compare. If you get the money, you came back? Wonderful!
How's the siege?
Many fled before it. It's not exactly a ghost town. No one's been inside since, well, weapon.
I'm here to collect the tariff for...
Already?
Be quick about it, my time...
Just take it and be on your way. Your customers are always welcome.
I'm here for the...
Oh. Be safe.
Morphew sent me...
Ah, I had wondered about that.
Sure.
You are always welcome here. Weapons, armor, supplies. Excellent. Weapons, armor.
Here you go.
You have my gratitude. So much easier than trying to negotiate. You wanted information. If you want to get into the Guild of Steel, but beware, as the guild has some vicious trap. Weapons, armor, supplies. Come back soon.
My friend sells excellent weapons at great... Surely, my friend. Look no further. Your customers are always welcome. Always good to see you, friend.
Back so soon. These are then come. Sample my fine wares. Come back anytime.
Hey,
I'm so pleased to have you.
come over here, chaps. Listen, my witch of a wife. Anyway, long story short. Oh, you can have all the coins in this pouch if you take that.
Fine. I've done worse things.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Borrow.
You seem lost. Maybe you should go talk to Arshad at the Guild of Silk. me no questions. I shall tell thee no lies. Dost thou accept this pact?
Aye.
Excellent. The first pact is made. Take this and pour it upon the boxes outside the Guild of Steel. Do as I ask. Thou shalt gather up to 1/10 more souls. Dost thou accept this pact?
Aye.
Excellent. The second pact is made. Fare thee well, cousin.
Damn, the pact!
It is done. Thou completed thy fare thee well. If you need armor, try Akram's store.
Tremble before my wrath.
I'm worried what the nomads might do to my family. If we don't get relief soon, I may be forced into prostitution. This siege is really cutting into my stocks.
Are you the head of the Guild of Silk?
That depends on who is asking.
If I was.
Ha! I like you, stranger. My name is Arashat.
Call me Jasker.
You have questions?
I need to get a message to a noble house in Kyalisar.
Which house?
Malfagon. They were.
Sadly, with Thol besieged, we're trapped like rats. Please, ask your question.
There's an Ishkai chained up near the market. What do you know about that?
That thief? It tried to steal from one of our market. It doesn't seem like it has the strength to survive its punish. Please, ask your...
Could you free the imprisoned Ishkai?
I could.
What would you want?
Oh, any of an... I've lost a few merchants to aphotic nasty creatures. There's also a more... Please, ask your questions.
How's business?
Alas, 'tis about... The city is surrounded... Terrible things low. On the other hand, nothing like us. What do you need?
How long can you bear the sea?
Hard to say, really. If a sandstorm forces the nomads, not to mention that the intendant is an excellent, it's an inconvenience. How can I help?
What do you know of Duke Darmok?
Less than I'd want. He overthrew my father as intendant. I had no love for my father, but I do not trust the Duke. And not just everyone knows the Order is just a thin veneer. All would be...
I know both the man and his liege. You're what?
Please, ask you.
You'll free the shadow thief Shakik.
Bring me 10 spider carcasses. Search inside the burial grounds. They seem to be infesting their... What do you need?
What's the job?
When he defeated my father and became intent a sword, it was given to my father. Darmok gave it to the mercenaries as a gift. But the sword is mine. Take this key. The sword will be down far too valuable as a bargaining chip for... Find the sword and bring it. You will know it by the engraved pattern.
You'll free Shakik, the shadow thief.
Bring me the heirloom, and the Ishkai is as good. Please, ask...
What's this? Corpses, an Ishkai, and a human.
You came back? Wonderful! Come back soon! You came back?
Know anything about the...
This is the first I've heard of the... The other merchants had more to do with... You came back? What? Come back soon! Back so soon?
I want to know about...
I can only tell mercenaries. I think Rebath had it back so soon. Stay safe, traveler.
Always good to see you, friend.
I want to know...
No idea what happened at the hostel, but I haven't been inside since that Sura warrior went there. Always good to see you, friend.
You know about a sword...
He came through the gates, went to the hot... Oh, always good to see you, friend. Take care, friend.
Helms, mail, places.
You know about it.
Can't tell you anything about when you've been a merchant for as long as back again.
I want to know.
That used to be a flop house for Helms, mail. May you prevail in all your battles, my friend.
Bring your unwanted.
I want to know.
There are dead bodies in that place. I suppose the building has been abandoned for a while now. Ah.
You know about it.
I remember seeing the Sura mercenary talking to... Please, if you speak to Feyruz... Ah, what do you have? Your customers are always welcome.
My weapons.
I want to know.
I don't know anything about that. Best weapon.
You know about it.
No.
You seem a little.
I said I don't know anything. Best weapons in the out. Come back when you need more armaments.
Back so soon?
You know about a Sura mercenary.
I wasn't even in town when it... Back so soon?
Did Feyruz?
I wouldn't put it back so soon. You are always welcome here.
Always good to see.
Did Feyruz deal with...
No doubt about it. That's Sura. But if he asks, you didn't hear that from... Always good to see you, friend. Be safe. Bring your unwanted...
Did Feyruz deal...
Other than seeing him talk to that one Sura... Bring your unwanted goods. Think of me when you have goods you do not need.
Helms.
Did Feyruz deal...
I don't really know what Feyruz gets up. You don't think... No. Helms. Mayor. May you prevail in all your battles, my friend.
No one beats me on prize.
Your deal with this...
Don't hurt me. I just arranged. Kench, the woman who ran the hostel, she asked me to get a message to the one-eyed Sura warrior. He paid me in silver for informing. No one...
Tell me what Kench...
She sold him out. The Ishkai who was living there. Betrayed? You wouldn't know to look at her. But Kench broke. Before she came to Thol, she hired the one-eyed Sura. But the job went. If there's one thing you don't do in the mercenary business, I guess she saw her handing over the Ishkai as a way to best weapons in the out. Come back when you need more armaments.
Urshak, come out from whence thee hides. Thou hast misplaced thy trust in thy friend, Kench. She betrayed thee. Yet another letter. So, she did not betray thee, and thou hast guarded her fallen remains since thy deaths. How touching. Come, spirit. Thy vigil has ended. Join me. That soul is mine now. Thou shalt never overcome me.
This Ishkai is an impressive sniper.
Indeed, more impressive than thou, mortal.
If only you had no tongue, demon.
before my wrath.
This! Arrow strikes its target.
last. Another soul. You must.
Thy premise is flawed, but
I am, or was, at least, a scrying mage. I foolishly let my husband use my skills to help him. He forbade me from joining the Order. But I didn't want to stay in Thol,
what dost thou want?
To be at peace. To be avenged against. On my body is a rare piece of silk my husband stole. If you show it, will you take the evidence to the guards and bring my wretch of a husband to justice?
As thou wishest.
I am truly thankful for your aid, demon.
That looks suspiciously.
That's because Taupe's wife is inside, and Silky's be. Go bring him in and do what you do to thieves here.
No, you got the wrong man. I wouldn't steal from you.
It is done.
He deserves. I'm eternally grateful for your aid, demon.
And now I shall feed.
Really? Must I do everything myself? Guess this is as good a place as any to dump a body. It is. So.
Yeah, take it. Take it.
May peace be denied you, demon, for I shall never rest now. May peace.
Tremble before my wrath.
Stand still. Well, at least it'll be worth a few coins.
Thou art already dead.
Arrow strikes its target. Take this!
Impressive!
Arrow strikes its target. A task for a keen eye. Take this! time for this.
Please, ask your questions.
You know about a sewer?
This is really none of my business. Please, ask her.
Do you know someone?
She used to run the host. Honestly, outside the Guild of Silk. How can I help?
Here are your slight.
Of course. Especially when dealing with someone. Of course, the infestation will I wonder if they could be How can I help?
I can stop?
No, they'd eventually find another way in anyway. 50.
Little time is worth a little money.
100.
Done. I would have taken 80.
I would have paid 120. But 100. I've heard there's a stat that would seem. How can I help?
They freed you already. Good.
Shakik is in your debt, Captain Jasker. Shakik has little to give, but you must take this.
A key for the Arcanum. You know the hooded man.
He gave Shakik this after freeing Shakik. He wanted you to have it.
Nothing like feeling you've been set up. Are you fit enough to gate weave?
To leave Thol, Shakik will find the strength. But it may take long.
I need you to take a message to House Malfagon in Tell them Jasker has returned and stands ready to assist. Can you remember that? Listen to their message and then...
Shakik can weave a gate from you to Kailasar. Return to you wherever you are.
Good. I knew I could rely upon one of Darius's Ishkai to aid me. May you fare well, Shakik.
The honor is Shakik's. Ganiki Urskish Undgan.
今日も良い日になりそうですわね。